everyone! So final video review for this week is for my paperback read, which was Death in Time by Robyn Nyx. Here's a quick look at the book. So it's the third book in the Extractor trilogy. If you didn't see the introduction video last week, you can still catch that. It's available on YouTube and on my blog, but this is just a quick look if you didn't see that of what the book looks like. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is a video review. So Death in Time by Robyn Nyx. As I said, this is the final instalment in the Extractor trilogy, which has been absolutely fantastic, and book 3 was absolutely fantastic in its own right as well. So we're back with Landry. She's heading back to stop rogue Pulsis employee and her friend Delaney, who's gone a little bit off the rails and planning to take over the organisation and sort of going to change the past. So Landry relies on the help of an undercover FBI agent, Brooke, who she's looking for adventure and a bit of an escape from her current life, but none of it will be possible if they do not stop Delaney. So they're kind of on a mission to bring Delaney back from self-destruction and get herself safely, Landry and Brooke are safely back to life that they can explore. And for Landry, it's really important to get back to Jade, who she's madly in love with. So she's facing many obstacles, hard decisions, and it's all based on whether Delaney can be persuaded or not. Otherwise, she's going to have to make some really, really tough decisions. So it's one of those books that's questioning the main character's morals, decisions, everything. So the trilogy has been amazing. It really has. And Death in Time was just the perfect end to what has been an absolutely epic adventure into time travel. I adored this last part. I really did. Landry and Delaney's story has been a very, very emotional one, a very connected one, and I love that this story provided, it just tied everything up into a satisfying ending for me, having read the rest of the series. And their relationship, it's been tested, it's been strained, and it's been risky for them both, everything that surrounds it as well. So whatever happened when Landry went back to stop Delaney, it was never going to be easy. Whether Delaney sort of had a change of heart or not, it was never going to be easy. And it made the story so intense because you didn't know. It could have gone either way. The decisions could have been horrendous that either one had to make. So the risks that both Delaney and Landry were taking were some of the biggest yet in the trilogy. So for me, this is a book that if you haven't read the other books in the trilogy, you probably won't understand what's going on. So you would definitely benefit from reading Escape in Time and Change in Time first. It's all part of a bigger story, so you kind of need that exposure to the story arc and sort of the character development and everything. But if you haven't read those, I would definitely recommend reading those. And then obviously read this one because you need to tie it all up nicely. So I was absolutely fascinated by wanting to know what was going to happen, and I knew that when I'd finished reading Change in Time, I was going to be like on the edge till I could read this one. And it just, like, the ending that was, it was so uncertain, genuinely. It really could have gone any which way. I mean that. The more I think about it, anything. Robyn could have done anything in this book, and it would have been a shock. And it was a shock. What happened was a shock anyway. But that's the great thing about time travel. Anything is possible. You can do anything you want. For the characters, future, past, present, everything. And it all depends on what happens in the moment. And I genuinely couldn't have predicted what did happen. So I didn't see this trilogy ending like it did. I don't know how I thought it was going to end, but I got a surprise. And I urge everyone to read this as a trilogy. I really do, because it's got such an imaginative story, and that is one reason to read it, obviously, as a trilogy. But then if you need more reason, it's for the intensity. Robyn's really captured how people's actions affect not only their own lives, but the lives and feelings of others. She does it so well. She's done it so well in this, and she's also perfectly captured all the moral uncertainty between doing the right thing legally and then doing the right thing morally, because they're two different things. Let's face it, what's legal isn't always morally right, and what a choice, what a position to be in, and what a choice to have to make, not only as an author but also for that character. But I can't believe that's it. I can't believe the trilogy's over. I can't believe that's it, it's done. I am going to miss Landry and Delaney, their adventures, them as characters and everything, so I hope that maybe there will be more from them in the future, even if it's about the past or the present or the future or whatever, because you know, time travel, you can do what you want. Robyn could literally do what she wanted. She could literally bring us a story from before this Extractor trilogy, she could bring us a story from the future, she could bring us a story from the present day that was happening in between this, anything. It would be amazing. So it'd be great if we could have more from Landry and Delaney at some point, even if it's just one of their little adventures prior to this one. And I adore them, I really do. The whole trilogy, and the characters and everything. There's so much creativity gone into these stories, so much imagination. They really are just amazing, and Death in Time was brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I loved it so much, I really did, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy, which again, like I say, I really hope you will. And if you haven't read the rest of the trilogy, please do go and grab a copy of that as well, and get them all and read them all. You'll have a great adventure with these characters, and your heart will literally be in your throat, in your mouth half the time with the decisions they've got to make. It's really intense, but it's such a great trilogy. Death in Time was a brilliant way to finish it. I don't think it could have been done any differently. It's perfect as it is. Absolutely love it. Hope you will go and grab a copy. If you've read Death in Time or any of the Extractor trilogy, it would be great to hear from you. Please comment below, please let me know what you thought of it, and just generally chat about it. If you haven't read Death in Time, or you haven't read the trilogy, the Extractor trilogy yet, but you're now really intrigued by it or really interested in reading it, or it's on your to be read list, again, comment below, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I hope firstly, if you've read the trilogy, I hope it satisfies everything you need for an ending. And if you haven't read the trilogy yet, I hope you will, and then I hope you'll read this and enjoy the whole thing. But yeah, go and grab a copy. I hope you enjoy it. I love the trilogy. I love Death in Time. Absolutely fantastic. What a great adventure. I hope you will do too. Enjoy. Bye.